Oh, sir.
Learning how this thing was created. I love that. I always implemented behind the scenes elements into the projects that I created for clients, but now I get to just make all behind the scenes content. Cool. For 50 days from August 1st to September 19th, I came down here every single day and recorded every single day. I got to go through that whole process and share that, and you understand the not so sexy, drastically draining mental requirements it takes to be a business owner, what it means to be a creative person, what it means to be a parent, and to balance all of this so you can understand. So that's what MiSuNDERStoOd 2 is. It's you inside of my soul, inside of my brain, inside of the manifestation of my life's experiences into a business that's gonna provide me with the life that I've always wanted to live. So welcome to that. Huh? Oh yeah. How we looking?
How's that?
That's what we doing? Yeah. That's what we doing. I feel so much better right now than I did 1 hour ago, half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago. This is take 3, just so that you know. I was nervous. I was trying to do way too much. I had my computer here, which I usually never do. But now I'm ready. Took me a minute, but now I'm ready. Yes, indeed. Day 105. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd 2. The second one. This is Talks Too Much International Speaking and Coaching. It's 2:07 p.m. And so it begins. And so it begins indeed. Action snapper, young salute. Salute to my young boy. Oh man, you'll learn about the action snapper soon. You gotta stay tuned. You'll be there. Oh man, what do I have today? Okay, so I'm gonna bring you through. I'm gonna try my best not to tangent, because I will. There's so much going through my brain. It's a really big deal. It's a really big day. This whole last week and the next week are pretty hefty in importance in life. But I'm gonna do my best to stay on track, and I'm gonna tell you about 1, 2, 3, 4 things, 5 things. I'm gonna tell you about 11/11 and the release of the promo content for MiSuNDERStoOd 2. I'm gonna tell you about that. I'm gonna then tell you, because what is MiSuNDERStoOd 2? Yeah, that's a pretty important question to answer. I'm gonna tell you what happened during day 1, all the sprinklets in between, and day 50. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what happened there. In and amongst that, I'm gonna tell you about the target markets, which are you beautiful people. Who are you that need to listen to me? Yeah. And then I want to tell you about the business development streams that I created through this 50-day / 8-year process of Terrence Taylor, the artist, the business person, the creative person, the doer, the motivator, the the beer. I'm just a beer. I'm just here. I'm being, I'm doing. Oh man. All right. So 11/11, the release, that would have been 2 days ago, was November 11th. And at 11 p.m. on YouTube, the promotional content was posted. Sad to say that it was posted on Patreon. And these are the two platforms you will see me and what I create. Patreon, because shit costs money. This camera here, the one that's in motion here, yeah, move the money to me here. Patreon is here, Patreon, and then YouTube is over here, because who can't search on Google and YouTube? Duh. That's where you find this, and that's where the content. 1 minute 23 seconds of me and pouring my soul into being creative in a way I haven't been able to do in a very long time. As a freelancer who offers your creative services to others for a price, as a freelancer who thought I could really put, my creative ideas on client projects, and realizing, no. I've channeled back into me, my creative purpose here. And I did that in 83 seconds. In a way, every time I make something new, I go, that's the best thing I've ever made. And this was right in line. In my short form game, this was a compilation of a lot of different things that I've done, from presentations to the 60-second Instagram videos we did for Changing the Narrative 6 years ago, to my long form storytelling style, to my fun and my creative. It's if I'm gonna make something like this was the most beautiful version of the thing that I love to make, dreaded making for a while, and now I've returned to a place of appreciation for it. So that, oh man, that took 4 whole days of concentrated effort in a way I've never given to anything in this small, consumable way. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. I'm excited to do more, and I'm excited to share this piece of art. It's something that in the last few months of putting all this together, I've been looking at my work and seeing the things that I've made and I was paid primarily for 5-minute or more, in most cases, video content. And I hated the Instagram-y short, quick, out of here content. Oh man, and this was great. So go watch it if you haven't. I'm hoping that you saw it and that brought you here. Even better. That means it worked. And I can take that content, Speakers Bureau, and say, hey, here's me. I'm going to launch my speaking and coaching business. I'm going to use these different means of sharing my message, sharing who I am, to be able to build a speaking business. And I'm really fucking proud of what I have to show for that. So yay to me. Oh, smokes. Which is this is MiSuNDERStoOd 2. Well, what is MiSuNDERStoOd 2? Oh man. I mean, I probably should tell you what MiSuNDERStoOd 1, which I didn't call it that. It was just MiSuNDERStoOd. At that time, didn't imagine this as a series. Now it's so obvious and so wonderful. When did this happen? I was in the process of leaving PEI and moving to Nova Scotia. So this would have been early 2017, late 2016, early 2017. And I was ready to launch. I had the skills to launch a video production company. And I had been making promotional videos for my previous business, TNT Food Experience. And this was me truly in a free of critique, free of timeline, free of pressure, aside from what I put on myself, to make whatever I wanted to make. Made the art I wanted to make. I had series within the series of the 21 film pieces that were created in MiSuNDERStoOd, 5 of them were website videos that I used to explain what my business was. So I had that series within it. It was a play off of an album. There were movie poster elements. It was accumulation of, you know, my style of creativity and storytelling. There was vlog elements. There was, you know, content that other people had created to help create a story. There was sounds and colors, and I just made art, man. Just made what I wanted to make, how I wanted to make it. And this is the refined, planned, much more intentional version of that, of me then. I was sending proposals. Okay, so I had my video production company that I just told you about, Terrence Media. That was 2017 to 2022, really, but on paper, 2023. And I knew, no, I can't do that, but I need to do something else. I read a book by Michael E. Gerber called The E-Myth Revisited, and got me to rethinking how I was doing what I was doing, and the more intentional, smarter, successful, profitable way to run a business, especially an art-based business where us creative folk have to be at the center of it. I needed to not do that, but I also, in reading this book, did need to do that, and I needed to create a prototype. Talks Too Much International Speaking and Coaching is me saying all of what I've learned in all the time of being a person, but also being a creative person and a business owner. I can combine all of that, my education of being a teacher, but not teaching in the classroom. How do I take my life experience and turn that into something that can be paid for and is truly a business that operates as a business? As a video freelance creative person, the work doesn't get done without me. No, how do I create something where it's based on a person and their particular skill set, their quirks, quirks, one of the two, quirks, one of them. How is this about a person specifically, but I create something that's greater than me? And I got to create a prototype. I have to create my first McDonald's so that it can be franchised. All right, cool. So now, yes, this does get to be about me. I get to tell my story. I get to make art my way, but I'm doing that all to create a template and a framework for other people, other content creators, other people with an eclectic version of life and knowledge and an assortment of things that make them interesting, that they're experts in, that they maybe don't necessarily see and can clearly articulate why they're awesome, why they should be listened to, why if you did what they told you to do, you could be successful, XYZ. All right, let me create a blueprint for that. I wanted to be a teacher and I wanted to teach in high school, but the system of teaching and me, no. But I do want to share information. All right, cool. So let me get my lesson plan templates out. What does that look like? How do I create something? I've built a business. I've built a video production company. I've been creating podcasts and content and storytelling. All right, how do I teach people storytelling? I had zero camera in 2015 and I have this now. I did all that through people going, yeah, I'm going to spend money for you to make something for me. So clearly something's working. And if I can go back into that and help create something so others can benefit from that, bang. So I take end of 2023, 24 and 25, and I create a plan. I test things and I do things and I formulate what this is. I create my blueprint, my template, my franchise so that I can go out and find other people, you beautiful people who are watching right now, to figure out if you want to do this also, what that looks like, how to do it, how for you to create your own profitable speaking business. Did that camera stop moving? No, it didn't. It's still going. I want to share that. And I want to share the process of how I do that. I'm a behind the scenes fiend and I love reading the credits and learning how this thing was created. Ryan Leslie makes addiction on YouTube. Stuff like that where you could see the magic in the creation. I love that shit. I always implemented behind the scenes elements into the projects that I created for clients, but now I get to just make all behind the scenes content. Cool. So I have the creativity and the freedom to make my thing, build that out, show you how I'm doing that, test a thing, try a thing, get a hat, get 6 hats, print 5 different ways on these different, I got to go through that whole process and share that. And you understand the not so sexy, drastically draining mental requirements it takes to be a business owner, what it means to be a creative person, what it means to be a parent, and to balance all of this shit. How do you run a 5-camera production of just you? How do you set that up? What do you need to do? What equipment is required? What lens? Like all of this shit. So I did that for 50 days from August 1st to September 19th. I came down here every single day and recorded every single day. 50 days straight. In and amongst that, I had an idea to do something else cool. So I kept recording after, and I have been recording, not daily, but keeping you up to date with what's happening. So you can understand. So that's what MiSuNDERStoOd is. It's you inside of my soul, inside of my brain, inside of the manifestation of my life's experiences into a business that's going to provide me with the life that I've always wanted to live. So welcome to that. I hope you're as excited as me. And I hope you get your fucking notebooks out, man. Is that the first time I swore the whole time? 16 minutes? I swore. I didn't even need to swear this then, but I did. I just had to feel like, yeah, I couldn't swear if I had grade 12 students in front of me. I can't tell them to get their fucking notebooks out. But you, on the other hand, yeah, yo, you, speaking of you, who are you? The people that you are, who my target market, my target audience. Well, in those 50 days, not only did I work out the kinks to create this production so that I can create content on a more consistent basis, put that out, you consume it for free, you pay for it, however that works. All right, cool. But as a speaker and a coach, okay, because podcast content, this video content, none of this is tangible. It's just on the internet. You click it, you keep it moving. I'm not trying to be an internet speaker. I'm a presence person anyway. You got to feel this to really understand it. That's why that referral program's coming, baby. Oh, you're not even ready. I need to create a speaking presentation. I need to create an assortment of speaking presentations. And in 50 days of coming down here and talking every single day the shortest episode was 4 minutes, but that's a whole other story. And if you are a fan of Super Mario's little treat that helps Super Mario be Super Mario, tune into episode 44. What the hell was I just saying?
You were talking about your target audience.
Oh, my target audience. No, there's something.
Like,
Fuck.
you were talking about, you have to make speeches.
Oh, yeah. So I have to make my presentations and I have to develop who that's for, what the subjects are, what's going on. And in 50 days, I figured that out. In 50 days of talking over and over and then reviewing that over and over, I was able to figure out not only the things that I was talking about, which were, parenting and balancing business and professional, business development, personal development, self-care, creativity. Oh man, so many things that although might seem different and all over the place are actually very much succinct. you can't be a great professional person if you got kids and you're not really being a great parent. What kind of parent are you if that's what your child sees? Like, how do you mentor young people, but also draw a line and understand that there's a professionalism that exists, there's a personal line that exists, excuse me, and how do you create boundaries so that you don't have your feelings all up in your business? How do you learn to keep people who shouldn't be in your business out of your business and out of your personal life, or put them right there and that be okay? How do you create a project and record for 50 days straight and have a 4-year-old? How do you have 0 clients come in for an entire calendar year, but still maintain the ability to live? How do you make art that you love? How do you make money off making the art that you love? All of that shit, man. So I figured out in all of that messaging who I want to speak to, who makes sense to be sitting in front of me, who's on the other side of this. Y'all, I love it. And it's students, art students, it's Black people, it's parents, it's entrepreneurs, it's people who work in these big companies and they're just a number and in amongst this cog in this machine. Nah, bro, I bet you want your life to be better. And I'm not gonna come to the big companies and try to sell individuals on entrepreneurship and so that they no longer work at the company. No, it's how do you make your employees better human beings? Period. If the person who comes to your job 30, 40 plus hours a week is a better version of themselves, they're gonna give you the better version of themselves. And what does that look like? How do you balance that? How do you encourage your employees to have fun and do personal shit, maybe on work hours? How do you, oh man. So it's other content creators. It's people who are in the production space and looking at this and saying, that's fucking awesome. How do you do that? Because I talk about all of this. I've spent the last 7-8 years creating video content. I don't create all of this and not talk about, camera 4, holy smokes, bruh. You will learn about camera 4. This did not look like this or sound like this at the beginning. I'm so glad this tablecloth is here and not that other shit. It's terrible. But I loved it when I got it. But no. So yeah, I'm here to provide my story, to show the blueprint, to show people, if you're a young person in your 30s and you've done a few things and you are of the internet age and you're savvy enough to go, I could create a little something for myself. You should be paying attention to me and listening. What are you talking about? Whose show looks like this is high level, bruh? This is stand-up comedy special camera angles level. We not just out here talking to one camera and putting our shit out and calling it a day. That's not what we're here to do. How do you do that? How do you improve the production quality of your thing so that it matters, it stands out, it sticks? What's your 3%? Make it matter, make it important. I'm going to tell you all of those things. In both the content and in these presentations. I'll be touring the world. International speaking. Hello. I had an idea, 100-day field trip. I want to travel around the world. All right, well, I want to travel around the world and speak. Who don't want to the things I want to do in life, I'm going to build them into my business. I'm going to become an international speaker because I want to travel the world. All right, fine. What's the thing you love to do that you can implement into your personal life, in your professional life, so that you can have a better personal life and a better professional life? That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm showing you how to do. A thing that I came up with 6-7 years ago that failed consistently. I've turned it into a business that's profitable and is going to work. Trust me, they gave me enough money on a line of credit. I've proven this is going to work. So yeah, I'm excited for you folks, you beautiful people, this diverse group of older, younger, creative students, learners, travelers, beers, people who want a little bit of, I'm not trying to be a motivational speaker, but damn it, you're not about to watch this and not figure out a way to go do something with something. That's just how I go. I'm a storyteller. I'm here to give you my truth, my experience, my version of how it went down, my perspective, my POV. I'm here to take in all this information, synthesize that. That's my word. You know, I love it. Come up with something that's meaningful, that people resonate with, that's personal, that's real. I'm here for that. So y'all already know who you are. You're here for a reason. Stick around and you know who needs this also. I could have a list of people who are my target market, but y'all know while experiencing this, who needs to be a part of this. I'm an athlete. I'm a former athlete with personality. How many athletes with personality are now in front of the camera doing X, Y, and Z? I just didn't play in the NBA, but I have more personality than most of these NBA players that are on these shows with all these big contracts. And I listen to some of their shows and I watch some of their content and it don't sound or look like this. We're just going to put that out there. You working with, so yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. What did I develop? So obviously I'm a speaker and I'm a coach. And as I've learned from hip hop, we're not just selling music. There's, I mean, 2023, the consumption of music is very rarely tangible. These vinyls and CDs, this is real stuff. Excuse me, but now we don't have that. We don't go about it the same. Video content. Why I don't like going live and making short form content, because it's not meant to last. It's microwave shit. So how do you make this thing last? How do you make it expand beyond just a video that somebody watches on YouTube? What does all of that look like? All right, well, one, I got my speaking presentations and my coaching, because you need those. Travel around, speak. I have my online and in-person one-on-one and group versions of coaching. So we have all of those elements. And through all of this 50 days of speaking and the continuation of that and refinement and review and the building of the material, that only becomes better, strengthens that, provides more options to speak and coach with other people, different ways, yes. What else did I create? Well, I have these beautiful things, these beautiful products on the table, handcrafted. I'm the designer. I'm the creative person. I very rarely allow other people to contribute to my creative ideas because more often than not, I wasn't even fully in control and didn't manifest 100% of my creative idea. So in order for me to see what happens if I actually give my all, I have to do that, which means I need to keep it with me. I designed this box. The iPad has been incredible. I designed this hat. I designed the tag that everything gets attached to. I designed this hat, this hoodie. I got these strings, pulled these gold tips off of something else, got these other. I'm a craftsman. And I'm a craftsman with care and love. And I studied Nike, so this box will feel Nike-ish to you because I've studied the great people who've done the thing. I've been making and putting paint and designs on things you could wear for years, but I've never really, really felt like I want to give this out to people en masse and at a ticket price that I'm not here to make $40 fucking t-shirts. So please do not come here and think that's what you're going to get. No, that's for them. This is art. Okay? Started calling it merch. I don't call it merch no more. It's art. It's a collection. It's beautiful. And if you can read that little sideways tag, the little my son and I, we created this together. I started, he came along, he gave perspective that I was not ready for. So he and I made something beautiful together. And it's going to be his first business. It's going to be his first product for sale. He's going to be a little 4-year-old entrepreneur. So beautiful. We got to do it together. So that's great. Oh man, what else do I have for sale? Oh, I made more content. So in these 50 days, I had a few ideas of things I wanted to test and create. I did that. So I made I Want My Change, which is these cool funky cards that are sitting here. That's a whole other beautiful story. Terrence the Toonie Terrence, baby. You're not ready, but you will be. I created a show called A's and Q's. You ask me questions, I give you answers. I wrote a book about 2 years ago. It was a workbook, me back in my teacher bag, activities and learning and applying your personal experiences to the development of the professional life that you want, to then therefore be able to live the personal life you've always wanted to live. Created that. Now I get to take that and turn that into something even more grand, more meaningful. I'm a writer. I didn't even really classify myself as that for a very long time, but I've seen the work that I've been doing, and man, I'm a hell of a writer. And I'm writing tangible materials for people to consume. This is not just online content. You do not have all these vinyls on the wall and do not make your own. So there's a vinyl podcast coming soon. Yeah, I'm here to spice it up. How do you make money in podcasting? I'm not taking no fucking ads, that's how. Outside the box. I mean, maybe you know what? Let me take that back. I'm not against taking an ad, but it will not disrupt the listener experience. There. Nah, I think it's lame. So, yeah. All kind of ways of making money from speaking and coaching and giving out information that's not in your traditional way. 35 years old with all this information and all this obscure, diverse life experience, born and raised in Vegas, moves to Canada, Nova Scotia of all places, 2004. Now I've spent half my life in Canada, in Nova Scotia of all places. Whew. But I'm still me. I'm authentically me. Yeah. It's you're gonna see all that comes with me being me and creating something that y'all gonna spend some money on, and you'll love it and it'll be worth it. I'm not here to shortchange nobody. Like I said, I'm not here to make $40 t-shirts. So if I sell you a t-shirt for $250, which I probably won't do, I might sell you a hoodie for that. A little hoodie tracksuit, custom such and such. Yeah, I might sell you a t-shirt for $250. Why not? It's because it's not a t-shirt. Just told you that. It's not merchandise. It's not clothes. It's art. So we're going to distinguish who we are and what we do from the standard way of doing things. This is as far away from standard as you could ever imagine. So yay to that. And that's the money I'm going to be making, which makes me very excited. And I look forward to speaking more with you, for you folks to be coming here, buying things, enjoying that, me coming and traveling the world. That's great. That's the money. That's who I get the money from. That's the thing that makes the money. That's the thing that promotes the thing that makes the money. And last but not least is the thing. What is the thing? What happened during day 1 to day 50? Wow. Well, I told you a few of the business related things that came out of that, target market and, revenue streams and all the fancy business shit. All very important, but what happened? What's some of the just human stuff that happened? Man, my beautiful child came down here a few times, sometimes with clothes, sometimes without. So that was awesome. He's great. Dad moment. And we continue. What else happened? I had some mom trauma down at episode 47. I actually dressed kind of like an auntie. I had my long robe, and yeah, I felt it was very much Uncle Snoop with the hair. It was one of those moments. So that happened around 47. You know what? At about episode 8, that I do have to say, and I was reviewing this morning. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 I looked at. I'm glad this got better, because it was rough. It's a bit rough to start. I'm here to show all of that because you don't get to this without that. I'm never mad at showing it not working. I've learned more from failure than I've ever learned from doing it right. All of the podcasting content that I see and consume that's not right, I learn so much more from that. So I'm never mad at highlighting the failure. I'm going to do a lot of that. There's a lot of highlighting of failure, me outwardly. And if you have eyes and ears, you're going to see a shit ton of failure. But bring it on. I'm here for it always. Oh, man. I had a bit of a frustrating moment and then series to follow that led to small claims court. So you can tune into that. Back to mentors and mentees and balance and boundaries. And yeah, that's what, 21? That's when it begins, is 21. Yikes. Developed a clothing, merchandise, product, art collection. Developed that. I unboxed things. I showed you my real-time feels about things that I opened, that I loved, and that I absolutely hated. And I told you all about all the things I absolutely hated. What else happened? You know what? If I'm going to grade it, I started getting about mid-30s to mid-40s is where I was cooking, bro. I figured it out. I had found the proper flow. I had gotten out of, there's so much production stuff, so many little things to fix that when all this begins, your mind sometimes isn't on the words and the delivery of the words. And you're wondering if the camera stopped moving or if it's in focus or any. But after about a month of this, I was two-stepping, and it felt really good. And yeah, the rust that I felt earlier today before all this recording began, that wasn't there then. I was flowing, and it was really cool. So that's when I'd say it really got good. Episode 8, I would say, was when I first had that moment of, oh, okay, that was nice. Me, I'm not saying it wasn't good, but as the harsh critic of myself, that was probably the first moment where I was very, very satisfied with the 47 things that I had to be considering at the time. So yeah, anything else that happened? I went on an adventure. I think I told you. I just briefly mentioned that adventure about episode 44. Super Mario them. That was great. I bought a truck. That was cool. Came up with some business partnership ideas. Anything else? Anything else interesting that happened? I mean, a lot of stuff happened. That's the other problem, is there's so much. It's 50 days and bonus content. And the episodes were, oh, that's what I said. I talked about what happened in 50 days, and I said the shortest episode was 3 minutes. And then I thought about the experience, and I vanished off. Anywhere from 3 minutes, that was the shortest one. And then 17 minutes was kind of the bare minimum and then up to about an hour and 5. But we stayed in about right about where we are now, 30, 40 minutes. 30 to 33 to 42 was a nice little area. So yeah, there's a lot that happened, a lot of learning, a lot of me learning. And if you're paying attention, then you should be learning a lot as well. So, oh man, yeah. One there, here, bong, love. Oh man, it's been a long time, yo. It's been a long time since I ate also, as my stomach is so kindly letting us all know. That is my cue, pretty much, to let you know how I'm feeling right now. Oh man, this is good. I feel really good. I feel really good about that. Much better than the first 2 takes. Those first 2 takes were terrible. I did a whole 31 minutes and didn't get past the first 6 minutes of what I talked about today, right now. I had a whole topic that was just not necessary, and it diverted me way over there. But this is what it is. Maybe I keep that. I should keep that. And put it up at some point. Not now.
Don't cheat on it.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, some episodes I did, and I thought, I don't like them. I'm doing them again. Happened a few times. That's called cheating on the episode. No, you get whatever you give, good, bad, or ugly. That's what you get. So technically, I cheated on episode 0, but there was no way that this is the end result at the beginning. So it cannot sound like I just fucking started. And what you will not see now was me sound like I had just started. But now I feel good. I feel great. Yeah, round of applause for me, damn it. I'm here for it. We figured it out. We got back to it. We're here. Nice little 40-minute piece. I'm really digging this camera 5. I really like that. Again, back to my comedy special vibes. How do you make this look and feel a little bit like something else? Sure, it's a podcast. Maybe I put this camera 5 right in the bottom corner and it just stays there like a little ticker the whole time. Just there. You can just see in my whole face. I'm done. I'm Terrence Taylor also. That's my body is saying put sustenance in me. So I'm going to go for now. It's November the 13th. You're going to get this on November the 14th. This is going to be a quick ass turnaround. I got to unload all this and get it to it. But yeah, 1 and the dog even. All right, we got to go because everything is making noise that's not supposed to be. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is MiSuNDERStoOd. Oh, this is a beautiful day. Oh man, this is the first day of many beautiful days to come. And thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me on the rest of this beautiful adventure. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for sticking along, sticking around, telling a friend, telling your mama, your daddy, your cousin, whoever it is. Join the party. Join the gang. We here for some fun. I welcome you. I thank you. I appreciate you. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is it. This is all. This is MiSuNDERStoOd. I did that shit. Hey, I did the shit. Ooh, I gotta. Ooh, I did the shit. Ooh, ooh, I did the shit. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, give me my pom pom. Ooh, I did the shit. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, I did the shit. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, and I made the sweater. Ooh, and I made it better. Ooh, and your girl, and I get hope. I forgot to come back downstairs, smoothie in hand. Forgot something that's incredibly important. This is the ad version of this episode that's ad inserted via me, so I don't feel no ways about it. Content every day starting November the 14th to December the 31st, 2023. 1 piece of content every single day. That's how it's going down. That's what you need to expect. 1 episode free on YouTube every day, and then bonus content For those of you who spend them dollar bills, y'all, you will find more content on Patreon. So any of the episodes that I cheated on, any episodes where I did multiple episodes in a day, A's and Q's, I talked about that pilot episode, that show I created, I Want My Change, the writing and the work. There's a whole bunch of other things that were created. Of the 50 days of recording, I actually recorded 65 pieces of content during the 50, and I've recorded another 8 to 10 since then. So, and there's one, there's bonus content that nobody else without Patreon subs will have access to. So that's special for y'all. But also, hang out with us on Patreon and spend your money there. Like it's free and it's out there for you to consume it. But support your boy. Spend your money, right? You don't have to even get all the extra content to want to say, yo, this is great, it's beautiful, and you should deserve to be paid extra for this. So that's me shamelessly saying, spend your money, give it here. As an artist who works as hard as I do and as much care as I put into this, I'm never going to be mad at being paid for my art. I'm never going to be mad at the people supporting with their hard-earned dollars that I know you could be spending on a whole lot of shit. So, yeah, I'm here to share my art in some forms for free, but this is how I make my living. This is the next phase of life. And so it requires money. It requires money from y'all. I thank you. I support you. I support you in spending money on me, which is you supporting me. And if we all support each other, we all win. So yay, YouTube, Patreon, subscribe now, join the community, join the people over there. We don't even have people over there yet, but join the people that will be over there. Yeah, and enjoy this stretch from now to the end of December, and then I already got the calendar ready for till next June. It's already there. 2 episodes a week up until it's all happening. It's all happening. So subscribe now. Tell a friend to subscribe. Get your money. There's too many cool things over there that you're gonna really benefit from, and I'm giving y'all money. Just to let you know. Yeah, I said it. I said it to this camera. I said it to that one. I said it to 1, 2, and 3. I'm giving y'all money. Y'all fuck with me and you come over and you spend your hard-earned money on me, damn it, I'm going to give it right back to you. Yep. Referral program. Cash money in your pocket. Investment abilities in your pocket. Yeah, I'm not playing around, bro. This ain't just a podcast. Y'all invest in me, I'm investing back in y'all. That's how it goes down. That's what I'm here to do. So yay. Okay, that's all. You cannot put the episode out without the clear call to action and the clear call to action that says, give me your money. All right, now go to this Patreon right now and give me your money. Thank you very much. Until next time.
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.